Ladies and gentlemen, the world boss has stepped in the studio. His name is Vybz Kartel. He's outside. He's got a show this weekend in Brooklyn.
Friday and Saturday night at Barclays Center.
Also, I want to shout out Miami, right? On the way down there, too. What's that, May 17th?
May 17th, we're in Miami as well. Florida, look out for me.
Now, Kartel, I want to, how does it feel, or how did it feel, and how does it feel to have the ability and freedom to get out and perform your music around the world? Because even before you lost your freedom, traveling was hard.
Yes, sir.
So I would love for you to share with the audience how you feel right now.
I mean, I feel blessed. I mean, that words can't explain, but the number one feeling I would say is blessed. You know, because like you said, even before I got arrested, I didn't have a visa to travel to America.
Yeah.
And then I got arrested, did 13 years, only to come out, and in less than a year, I'm in America, walking the red carpet at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Fly across to London, pick up an award at the Mobos, back to America. Now I'm a Hot 97.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Doing a show in Brooklyn that was sold out in like 2 hours? Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just a blessing. Like, God is the greatest, man.
I was telling him earlier when he walked in how I saw the interview with Lisa Evers.
Yes.
And when they hugged, it was really emotional. And it was an emotional interview because Lisa has been, following his case, keeping everyone in the loop of what's happening. But to finally see them meet was it was super special.
Yes, it was, man. Like, she has always been there for me throughout my incarceration. We spoke a lot while I was in prison. You know what I mean? We actually did an interview.
Yeah, she came down there.
Yeah, no, we did it over the phone.
Oh, right.
But it
was Buster that would go down there and visit.
Yeah, Buster always come visit, man. Buster always come visit. But yeah, with the Lisa interview, that was crazy. That was big in Jamaica. Got me in a lot of trouble too, but it was worth it. You know what I mean? Because I had to get my voice out there. I had to get my side of the story out there. You know what I mean? So thank you, Lisa, if you're listening.
On that note, you've always maintained your innocence.
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead. But when I was just gonna say, there were families, there were people who were like coming after you, and like the country was coming after you. At this time, is there any love and wisdom and just kind of reset that you would like to maybe impart to people that have opinions about you or feelings about you?
Oh no. I put my life in God's hands.
Yeah.
I put my faith in God's hands. And I think like once I'm doing what I came here to do, fulfilling my purpose, taking care of my family, taking care of my parents, being the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Even though I smoke and drink, but yeah, I'm good, man. Like, hold their opinion of me. I'm good over here.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that is known at this point, I think we can talk about safely, is you managed to put out a lot of music while you were quote unquote gone.
Yes, sir.
The music came, including Fever, which is one of your all-time biggest records.
Yes, sir, it is.
Can you told, when I interviewed you right when you got out, you told the story, but let Laura and Ebro hear the breakdown of the process of how you recorded music, because it is truly fascinating.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, in my cell, we have like the mattress.
Okay.
So you have to kneel down on the bunk bed, which is concrete, put the mattress in front of you, wrap it over your head, right? So I have two phones. One of the phones, a head plug, earplug is in it.
Yes,
so that plays the beat. And then the other phone records the vocals a cappella. So I'm on the beat, but it's going in a cappella. So
and you're
you
using
can
the mattress to
sound.
Yeah. And then I got the other prisoners outside looking if the officers are coming. So I'm like recording like this. Fever. Next line. Look again. So, but I mean, now I'm laughing. Then it was stressful as hell.
Of course.
You know, but it had to be done. Like,
what were the repercussions if you were caught recording? Because I know they took some phones away. Like, these things absolutely happened to you.
Yeah, they take phones from me all the time. I never got caught recording though, because like I said, I had the other prisoners to help me to look out and watch. But I always get searched and they find cell phones, recording devices, But yeah, that's common.
Now, did you meet your current fiance when you were away as well?
Yeah, 2015, July 25th. Never forget.
Tell us the story of how you met your fiance.
I mean, she was I just saw, well, in prison I had my Instagram. Sorry, I have a cold.
And you were fairly active on your Instagram.
Yes, very active. And you know what I mean? I was scrolling through my comments because one thing with prison you have is time.
Right.
So I'm reading comments and going through, and then I saw that this girl always liked my pictures. You know what I mean? Out of curiosity, jumped on her page, looked at them. I mean, I'm like, whoa, she looks nice. And you know what I mean? At the time, like I said, I was going through a lot with my then woman, still my baby mom though, but my then woman, because you know when you're in prison, stuff happens.
Of course.
You know what I mean? People drift apart. It's natural.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, and then I just jumped in her DMs, started talking to her. Then she confessed that she was looking for me, but because a lot of Vybz Kartel pages out there, she jumped on my baby mom's page, which is another baby mom, and that's how she found me. So, yes.
She was doing the work.
Yeah, she was doing the work. Stalking. What?
But by the way, very effectively.
Very effectively.
And you're going to get married soon?
Yeah, she's in Manhattan right. Well, we're in Manhattan, right? I think.
Yeah.
She's at my hotel right now with my mother. Yeah, don't leave her. But yeah, we're definitely getting married this year.
And more kids on the way for Vybz Kartel?
Definitely. I need some Turkish children.
It's time.
Yes,
it's time for some Turkish children.
Yes, I need some kids to talk to me that I don't understand. I'm like, what are you saying? Yeah, so...
So let me just ask you, while you were incarcerated, was there any particular artists that you were listening to throughout that duration? Like reggae artists, or what did you think about the reggae scene, and just in general, what inspired you musically while you were there?
I mean, as it relates to Jamaican music, and I mean, when I wake up, I have my daily dose of Buju Banton. Then, you know, we listen to some Tupac, because, you know, that's my favorite rapper of all time. But yeah, the kids are doing great, man. Massacre.
Yeah.
Chronic Law. I like the interview.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you did with him. That was crazy. But yeah, the kids are doing it. Popcorn. Plus, you have some younger kids now, like the 450s, the Jamal. They're doing very well in Jamaica. And hopefully they'll cross over soon. But yeah, the music is good, man.
When you look at the music scene, and I mean, you were always embracing young artists. You were always trying to be there for young artists when you was coming up, and you was outside a lot.
Yeah.
But you have a gift. You have a vocal gift, lyrical gift, right? Like, and just making great songs. Yeah. Do you ever get a chance to impart that song making, right? Because I think you've always prided yourself on actually making songs as well. Sir. Yeah, you can make the street mixtape, you know, rah. But you can actually make a hit song as well. Yes, talk a little bit about that process, and do you share that with the young people? Yeah,
I mean, it's a code. Everything is a code, you know. It's like a lot of people too, when it comes to music, they approach it wrong. So they will get a hit, but they don't know the formula. So they did it inadvertently, right? Like by
they stumbled into it.
Yeah, they stumbled into it. But the formula is there, and I try to impart that to the kids that I speak to, the young artists. I mean, I'm not going to say the formula out loud, but there is a formula.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that has aided me, because I've been around for a minute.
That's right.
Like, you have now.
You know what I mean? So we know the code. But yeah, the kids are doing great. And what I think, though, the current crop of artists, they just need to commercialize their lyrics more, get it more listener friendly.
You mentioned, and you have mentioned him in the past, Tupac.
Yes.
What is it about Pac specifically that makes him your favorite rapper?
I mean, he speaks to my soul, man. He's like a reggae artist. I don't know. Yeah, he has gangster lyrics, but when he goes in, like on social commentary, social issues, when he's talking about like the black family, like he's like Sizzler when he goes in. Like, that's what I like about Pac. He did a song about his mom.
Yeah.
Like, that's a Jamaican thing, too. Like, we love... Every Jamaican artist has a song about their mom, and Tupac has one.
right. I made it
right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I feel him differently, man. Biggie was lyrical, don't get me wrong. But Tupac was spiritual. Even now, like, globally, Tupac is like... He transcends music. He's like revolution spirit.
No, he means more than just being a music artist to people, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what I like about Pac, man. He speaks to the soul. So
Vybz, a lot of convo obviously was made when you was bleaching and you know all of this. Now that's not your thing anymore.
No, fully melanated.
Was it? Have you examined like at that time? Have you ever had a chance to look at what you was going through and why you wanted to do that?
I mean, in hindsight, I think it definitely had to do with self-love. But on the other hand, while I was doing it, my mind wasn't telling me that. My mind was telling me, oh, I'm doing this to show my tattoos because I got a lot of tattoos, blah, blah, blah. But looking back, I think it was just, as a black man, sometimes you have those issues. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I would never bleach again, though.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I appreciate, because there's a lot, when you travel the globe, and not just black people, right? Like when you get to Korea and these other places where lightning cream, being lighter, is like a thing, and it's heartbreaking. Like it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I know.
When you say as a black man you have that issues, can you expand on that?
I mean, we as black people, we all have that issues. You know what I mean? Like
complexionism,
colorism. Complexion is colorism. Like even with black women, the hair, like, you know what I mean? If Laura cut her hair, she could sell it to a black woman right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we have that issue. We like light skin and
white supremacy has done a job.
That Eurocentric look.
There you go.
Black people have always wanted to look like that. I guess it has to do with slavery and the whole thing.
Well, then the crazy plot twist, they want to get curlier hair
and be tan.
Yes.
And be tan.
And that big thing
and
behind
then they want the body.
Yes, they want the body and the lips. Yeah. I mean, I guess the grass is greener on the other side.
The ass is fatter on the other side. Now, by the way, also, I do remember. I distinctly remember you calling in to me and Cypher's show.
Yes.
When the skin bleaching thing was crazy.
Yes.
And there was also, I believe, there's also part of Kartel that loves to troll the world.
Yes.
Like, you do get excitement out of seeing the people go crazy.
Yeah.
Because I remember we asked you, like, what are you doing? And you were just kind of like, I don't know. But everyone's talking about it. It gets the people going.
It works. I mean, shock value is good too. But once you say, okay, this is shock value. Now people are looking. Now you need content. You need to deliver. So I guess that's the thing with Vybz Kartel. I've done a lot of shock value stuff over the years, but I've always been able to back it up with the music. So it's not just he's bleaching. No, we delivering hit songs. We you know what I mean? We doing the thing. So.
Well, you look fantastic. You look like a healthy, good version of
Thank
yourself.
you. Yeah. I'd never bleach again. Like, nah.
I will say you've been through a lot, but one thing that a lot of us were taken back is when we learned that you were going through Graves' disease.
I still am.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Because for a lot of us, we were like, "What is that?"
Yeah, it's I think it affects the glands right here.
Yeah.
So the thyroid glands, and it makes it go berserk. Because, it controls a lot of bodily functions like your sweating, trembling, a lot of stuff. Sometimes it makes my eyes puffy. You know what I mean? Initially, I used to lose a lot of weight, too, because it makes you sweat. Like,
wow. And,
sweat.
And you were locked up with
Plus, I was
horrible
locked
conditions.
Up. Yeah. Plus, I was in a dungeon. We didn't even have toilets. We had to shit in a bucket.
For long periods.
For a long period. And when Lisa Evers broke that news, then they installed a toilet in my cell.
Wow.
Crazy work, right? Yeah. So, man. So I was going through Graves' disease while in prison, while fighting for my life, my freedom.
Yeah.
Like I said, keeping my family together because people were depending on me.
Of course.
So I couldn't be weak. So, you know what I mean? That's what I say, man. God is the greatest, man.
How do you go about controlling, quelling Graves' disease? Because you said, I don't think it doesn't go away.
Yeah, you can. It's just like any other illness. If you eat properly and you on that exercise program, it goes back. What do you call it when cancer goes away?
Remission.
Yeah. So we work.
So you got to chill on the drinking probably and.
Oh no, I can't. I was gonna stop drinking, but then I found out the bartender had a family to feed.
See,
I know. Come on, it's the
everybody got a job to do.
Yeah, it's the decent thing to do. I had to, support.
But for those of us that care about you and have always supported you and want to see you, with us for a while,
yes.
If we see too many drinks in your hand, we need to be like, "Yo, Kartel, chill."
Moderation.
Now,
right?
I'm not gonna lie, still, and because I analyze myself a lot of times, and I think it's just The heavy drinking when I came out and smoking, I think that's just my crutch to try to cope with. I'm in prison 13 years. I'm out now.
Yeah.
The world is bigger. It's a lot. So when I think to myself, why am I smoking and drinking so hard? Because I stopped smoking and drinking for 2 years while I was in prison. Because I had to do it. You know what I mean? Because for health reasons, yes, but I had the discipline to do it. You know what I mean? And I've been doing it. But coming out now, it's a little harder. I have toned down, but it's a little harder. And I think it's just my crutch. Because sometimes you just need something to escape to, if that makes sense. And it doesn't have to either, but because it's a human thing. But yeah, I smoke less, I drink less now. The only thing I do more is sex and some.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's healthy.
Right?
We need these Turkish children popping
Yes.
up.
Yes. Tamam.
Yeah,
That's my Turkish word.
So since then, have you incorporated new regimens, like new exercise for the shows that you have coming up?
Yeah, I take the exercise seriously. Yeah, I take it seriously now, more so than I did. Because when I just came out, I started doing it. But because I was all over the place, it was hard for me to fine-tune it to fit it in my schedule. But now we good. I'm in America now. I go to the gym damn near every day. Yeah, and I'm doing way better in terms of my breath control and my cadence when I record songs.
I was going to ask you specifically about the music. We had Massacre here, and I think he said you guys went to the same high school, or he went to the high school you went to.
Yeah. I'm older than him, but we went to the same high school. Years apart, though.
Yeah, years apart. What is going on at that high school? Let's have real talk about the music, just what's happening around that high school in Portmore, Jamaica.
Oh, no, the high school is not in Portmore.
Oh, it's not?
It's in Kingston.
Oh, it's in Kingston. Okay.
Yeah, and Baby Sham used to go to the high. That's
What's happening
while I
at this
was
high
there. I mean, what do you mean? I haven't
like
heard
musically,
anything.
like
No,
like,
how does so much talent come out of one?
And it's also one of the fastest schools in history, you know. We produce a lot of athletes. You know Jamaica when it comes to the track.
Yeah.
We've heard.
We have that.
So a lot of talented people go to this school.
Yes, definitely. So Massacre Me, a couple other artists who producers. My Scatter went to this school.
Yeah.
So
they have a great music program?
They have no music program.
What?
That's the crazy thing. But a lot of schools have their own specific culture. So Calabar over the years has always been a school that loves music, like Tivoli Gardens in West Kingston. You have certain schools, certain other schools like JC, where TJ went to, they're good at football. So I guess Calabar has that musical vibe. It's on Red Hills Road too. So a lot of studios are on that road. So we always see artists.
Yeah.
So a lot of artists in that area. Yeah.
How do you plan to? We know about the shows obviously this weekend here in New York at Barclays Center, Friday, Saturday. We talked about Miami.
Yeah. Did we? Yeah, Miami, I'm coming.
Miami in May.
Yes.
You're able to move around now.
Yes.
Do you plan to hit everywhere? I have to imagine there's a lot of demand in Europe. I have to imagine now there's a lot of demand in Africa. Like, I would just think there are a lot of opportunities for you. What are you allowed to do, and what do you plan to do?
I'm allowed to go everywhere.
Everywhere, you're good.
Everywhere. I got visas for everywhere. Because God is the greatest, man. So we do in London. We do in France. We do in Germany, Summer Jam. We do in Amsterdam. We do in Malta. Back-to-back in Malta, too. Sold out show as well. Where are we? Costa Rica, French Guyana, Barbados. We're all over the place. Afghanistan. I don't know. We doing everywhere, man. Mars, like. Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah.
We asked Massacre the same question, and I know it feels a little generic, but I think it's also relevant. Yeah. The influx of African music in America has been so big. We have not seen a cultural shift like this I can't remember, not since I've been doing music, where all of a sudden a new continent, not a new continent, musically, you're hearing music that you never heard before from a certain continent. I think it's a beautiful thing for international music.
I love Afrobeat, man.
Do you see it also as a benefit, though, for Caribbean artists as well, in terms of everyone's ears being more open to different music?
Of course. I mean, like, we're all one. Like, I even said it the other day in a hotel room. I was talking, like, it's one African music. So I have no problem with it. And a lot of these guys, they're influenced by Jamaican music.
Of course.
Come on, they all said it, like the WizKids, the
Burna
Boy, Davido. Like, they're all influenced by Caribbean music, by Jamaican music. And I like Afrobeats, man. I have no problem with it. It's fun. You know what I mean? You can dance, and they have some good topic. I like it. Thames, and I love it.
But by the way, you're also a huge influence on I mean, Drake has always expressed his admiration for you as well. Have you been in touch with Drake since
I came out? No. But you know, him on Popcorn is like this, and he always shouts me out like you said. You know what I mean? He's my favorite current rapper right now. Lil Wayne too. Where does Lil Wayne get his lyrics from? I want to know, man. I want to shop there. Like that's crazy, man. Like,
he's an endless. It's an endless supply.
Yeah. But yeah, like you were saying, man, like Jamaican music, because it's a numbers game, right? So you know you have Africa, Nigeria alone. That's like over 200 million.
It's a giant country. Yes,
numbers game. So they're gonna get that push. But Jamaica with the 3 million people, we influence.
That's right.
That 300 million. We influence the 80 million or the 50 million in Ghana. We influence the South Africans. So to see African music rise up, like for me, I'm looking on like a proud dad because I know Jamaican music has a lot to do with that influence. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So big up all of the Africans.
And it all come from the same root. It all started from the same place.
Yes, sir. All come from the same place. You know.
Well, and it's beautiful. We talk about it a lot on the show, and we talked about it with Massacre. That
seeing
the African diaspora come back together through music and through the things that the ancestors left for all of us to share. You know. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, they shipped us out, but we found our way back. You know what I mean? So we here.
Well, do you have those calls started or to collaborate for you with those artists?
I've been collaborated with them. Me and Wizkid have one of the biggest songs in dancehall. That was done while I was in prison.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
I meant since I came out, I spoke to all of them. We have one that a new collab with me and Wizkid coming out soon. I don't think you got the rhythm from Burna Boy yet. Not yet, but I spoke to all three of them. Davido, Wizkid, Burna since I came out. Yeah, we vibes. And,
What else is on the bucket list? So we know do shows, make babies, have a good time,
get married.
Keep exercising, keep grades in order.
Stay healthy.
Definitely.
But what else is sort of on the list of boxes you'd like to check now that you're out and free?
I know, maybe like a documentary, IOP, who knows, man?
Yes.
Like my story is...
Who's going to play you? What actor you want to play you?
My son, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe just do the Ice Cube thing, like just make my son... He looks damn near my twin. So, yeah.
How old is your oldest? You have 7, right?
That's what they said.
By the way, for the record,
we asking Caribbean questions.
By the way,
that's you know what I'm saying? You know we got to think about all of that in ages.
Hold on, off the air, he said, I said, how many? He said he has 7, and I was like, wow. He said, but it's only 7 because I was locked up for 13 years.
Right.
It would have been way more than
definitely. It would have been, but yeah, my oldest now he was born in 2003, so he's 22.
Okay.
Next week. He's going to be 22 the 18th of April.
It's always a guess. It's always a guess.
Yeah.
You got to do the math. You got to do the
math.
Yeah. Yo, let me ask you, was there any particular food that you were craving when you went, like, I need a plate of oxtails, or I need, like...
Oh, no. When that,
was there anything
There was nothing in prison that I couldn't get except walk through the gate.
Any food?
TJ, tell him. Anything I wanted. Lobster, shrimp, fish, anything. Oxtail, whatever. That wasn't the problem. Was me getting out, you know. Because I'm Vybz Kartel. That's Jamaica. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what I want, but I just couldn't leave. Was rocking the Rolex in prison, everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How many watches?
Lobster.
I mean, do you know what time it is? You got 2 watches, 3 watches.
No, 2, because I'm trying to make up for lost time.
There you go.
I've been, you know what I mean? Right?
Yes.
And it's not working. Einstein lied. Time is not relative to the I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah. But I got anything I wanted in the prison. Wore whatever I want to wear.
But the conditions, the conditions still sucked. But you were able to get what you wanted.
Yeah. Like I said, we had a bucket in the cell that we had to use. The bucket was beside like 50 pairs of Jordans, though. Jeans, everything. Like watches, chains. Like we was good rings. Like food. Yeah, man, that's easy. That's too easy.
So there was no desire for anything specific? Like whatever you... Like to... when I get out, of course, I want to move.
Maybe a location. Maybe a certain chef. Or someone's...
Oh, no. I could send for, like... Okay, let's put it like this. The only thing I couldn't do was walk out through the prison gate.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just Anything else that comes to mind,
Yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
World boss.
Yes.
World boss things.
Yo, when he walked in, I said, your concert need no promo, right? Like, you don't need any promo.
No, they was
because
on us. It was like, make sure you talk about Miami. Make sure you talk about this. I was like, guys,
it's not New York.
Your tickets are being resold and resold and resold like if you're Beyonce.
I know.
The prices are insane.
Will you have
crazy.
Will you have any?
Crazy.
Will you have any nervousness on Friday? Beforehand?
Nervousness?
Yeah.
What's that? Where does it sell? How does it taste like? Is it contagious? Like, what's nervousness?
No, maybe joy and like a nervous
Excitement.
excitement.
No butterflies.
No butterfly. I'm never nervous. And I'm not even capping like, no. I'm never nervous, man. I've been doing this since I was a kid.
It's just pure excitement.
Pure excitement. I'm fully in the zone. Like, this is what I've worked for. I've prayed for.
Yeah.
Be here. No nervous shit. Never.
So is this so stupid question? Yeah. Is Friday the biggest North American show you've ever done? Did you ever solo headline an arena?
Oh no.
So this is the bit like
we do that in the Caribbean.
Right, but in America,
never.
You're going to be the guy in front of 18,000 whatever is Barclays.
Yeah. Too easy. I just did 39. How much in Jamaica? The stadium in Jamaica that was like over 35,000.
That was in Kingston. Yeah.
But we do stadiums all over the Caribbean because remember that's our zone. So we superstars over there.
Of course.
I mean, I got news for you. You're superstar in Brooklyn too.
I know. Apparently.
Well, Brooklyn. A Brooklyn Kartel show is going to feel almost as much as a home show as a Jamaican show.
It will.
Right?
It will.
Same thing.
Not almost. It definitely will. Yeah.
It's home.
That's BK, man. The comedian once said, shit, there are more Jamaicans in Brooklyn than Jamaica.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
But the Caribbean diaspora, they love Vybz Kartel. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's spread from the Caribbean, and then you have people who live among the Caribbeans that get involved and love Kartel too. I went to the dentist. This Albanian woman called her son, and they were like, yo, that's Vybz Kartel. They showed me the thing, and it was crazy, man. Yeah. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's also 7 new tracks that have been added to Viking at the 10-year anniversary mark. Let's play something off there. And then
that album was done in prison.
Yeah. But there's 7 new songs. God is Greatest. Porn Flick.
Interesting dichotomy,
right?
Yeah,
that's why
that's Vybz Kartel.
Crazy work. That's me though.
Crazy work.
Yeah. So we can play Rompin' Shop, Porn Flick. What else you want?
Rompin' Shop. That's a classic too. Like
fat.
Yeah. You know Rompin' Shop. I have a 1961 jukebox in my house.
Yes.
It's like the centerpiece of my apartment. Yeah. And we have that Rompin' Shop 45 in the jukebox.
For real?
Oh yeah. It's
my God,
a regular in my house forever. I mean that's. You
you mean vinyl?
Yes.
What?
The small joint.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a jukebox.
Yeah, real jukebox.
And real jukebox with Rompin' Shop on it.
Crazy.
You when you play that song out, that's a top 5 Kartel classic? Top 3? Is it that high?
Top 5. Because you got the Clarks, you got the Fever.
Me prefer.
And depending on where you are in the world, you got Summertime, you got
Summertime. All that
just
goes.
depending on where you are. So, but those songs, but definitely top 5.
Did you ever have a conversation with Neo about that record? Because respectfully to independent woman, when I hear that record, I just go, "That's Rompin' Shop." I don't remember.
Yeah, same thing in Jamaica, man. Like you be in the club, like people hear the rhythm come on, and started, all in a night, and you hear like, do you?
Where's Kartel?
Yeah. So that is crazy. But that beat, that's dancehall though, man.
Yeah.
The pattern, the drums, that's dancehall. So, to flow on that, it was crazy. But no, I've never had a conversation with Neil about that.
I wonder what he because it became such its own thing. Those are 2 records that almost exist completely separately.
It's a whole,
but it's the same rhythm. It's the same record.
Yeah, we didn't get clearance on it.
No, it's not. You can't get if you either have that song or you don't have that song.
I know.
I don't think you can get it on streaming service.
No,
you can't. It's a different.
The
version.
older, yes. We had to change the beat.
Right.
Yeah, to
But not it don't have a Neo beat.
No, it has that Sheen version, Timu kind of vibe.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it.
Yes, but it's not it.
It's not it.
Yeah, and you can feel it too. That's it. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
So
I think we can work on that now. I think now you make that call, it happens now.
Yeah, true. I think so too. My lawyer actually mentioned that to me.
I think that'll go now.
Yeah, and it would be crazy because then we could like re-release it, do another video. That would be dope. Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Well, how can we support you on that? Because
well, if we knew anyone who worked at like a huge streaming service,
maybe connected to Spice too.
Connected someone who knew all the players and worked at a major music distribution place.
If only.
In Neo's defense, he wasn't the one who.
No, it's not him. Yeah,
it's the guys who it's business.
Yeah.
He really get it fixed up.
Yeah,
I gotta do some research. I gotta do some research.
I know.
Before we let you go, because we can't keep you all day. We could probably.
You could, but I don't know.
You got time?
To watch it.
This guy's good. Yeah. Any special guests at these shows? How's will you? Any plans for it?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay.
But
I know you don't want to spoil it. You don't want to spoil. You don't want to spoil. You don't want to spoil.
Yeah, it's a
but
surprise.
I just wanted to let that kind of float out there.
There's a lot. But definitely it's gonna be a surprise. We can't say Spice, but like no, I mean obvious, but that wouldn't be a surprise.
That's not a surprise.
That's definitely not a surprise.
Yeah.
Spice has to be.
Yeah. We got a few people coming through though.
I love that.
But because it's 20 years, I want to perform.
That's right.
Right.
So we're not gonna really.
You don't want to do too much.
Yeah.
You want to focus on.
I want to perform. And
that's right.
So
how much have you worked through this set? A lot.
Yes, this set is crazy. This is the Brooklyn set.
So it's specific. This is a very specific set on Friday and Saturday.
Specific to Brooklyn. Come on, son. Trust me.
It's going to be so good, guys. It's going to be so good.
I'm telling you. When I say this man from 90s, the Barclays is going to fall apart.
By the way, someone should tell the city to change it. In New York, Labor Day is Friday.
This Friday coming.
This Friday and Saturday is Labor Day weekend. It changed.
Yes.
They've moved the day. Or no, it's part one. There's two parts now.
Yes. Labor Day 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yo, man, Kartel, we love you. We're happy to have you back.
Yes.
Much respect to everything that you're gonna do moving forward, all the work you've done in the past, and also overcoming that, what you just had to live through. You know what I'm saying? It's really great to hear from conquering this Graves' disease and staying on top of that, even the bleaching topic, everything, man.
Yeah, man. I'm all about positivity right now. Like I've been given a new lease on life, and I'm not gonna waste that time.
Right.
I'm not going to take it for granted,
That's why you got to
play
watch
a fool. Exactly. So I'm watching them. I'm watching them, man. God is the greatest, man. You even said about overcoming, I think my story inspired a lot of people, Yeah. You can overcome. Because, come is good.
All right.
Kartel, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, Vybz Kartel.
Why you looking more? Vybz Kartel. We out.
Yeah. Play the romping shot.